is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Saints coming out now to take the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Breeze now on first down. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. A give. This is Kamara. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Now it's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Breeze. And his throw is going to be incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Breeze now. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Here comes the Saints punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. The throw over the middle taken in. A gain of 6 there on first. Clock running. The Bucs try to go quickly and get set. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Back to throw again. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. This one swung out here to Jones. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Yeah, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. So it's halftime here in New Orleans with the Saints out in front. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, let's take a look around the NFL here on this first Sunday of October. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Jamar Chase, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, we head to the Big Apple, more specifically to MetLife Stadium in Jersey, to check on the Giants. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. Hakeem Butler, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. And in that one, it's the visiting Dolphins who are out in front. Jordan Scarlett with both of their touchdowns thus far, as he scored twice on the ground. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. So here are the Saints to take over. They fell last week at the hands of the Washington football team, but they've got the lead right now. They start the second half with Kamara, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Breeze. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run. Here's Breeze to throw. Open man is Kirk. Complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced the punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Johnson's throw complete here, pulled in by Howard. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Here's Johnson from the gun on 3rd down. Here's Johnson with a reception. 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will tie our game here in the third. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. How do you break down his game so far? Just the one touchdown pass, but sometimes the touchdown pass stat category, that doesn't tell the whole story.
It really doesn't. Not until you balance it with the error side, you know, and in this case, he hasn't thrown any interceptions. So a lot of people would call this almost a pedestrian game, kind of a bus driver game, but that's just really wrong. Being a bus driver is a good thing if you're running a football team, because that means you're in control and you're taking your team to the right places.
Yeah, he's been pretty solid. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit, because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that first down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Kamara. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Brees going to throw. Well, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He's played well. Good first half. He's continued that here in the third quarter. But my question, when you're a head coach, what do you look at stat line-wise for your coach? Do you go right to turnovers?
You really do. As much as coaches don't want to talk about that, that's where it starts. When I played in college, our first rule for every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. And that's kind of how they judge you. Do you take care of the ball, not turn it over, keep it in the proper hands, and give your team a chance to win?
Well, that's what he's done here in this one so far. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. He's got his tight end over the middle, O.J. Howard. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Fifth catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
Another carry here for the fullback Allstott. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Now Johnson looking to throw on second down. Over the middle, complete. That's Howard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Johnson now throwing on first down. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And once more, this play going in the wrong direction. The Saints get to him behind the line again. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down. Looking to throw. Johnson. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Matt Ioannidis gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And right now, probably just one thing in his mind. It's getting back to the hot start because he's really faded.
And ordinarily when that happens, the quarterback, as you know, is usually the leader of the squad. Now there's probably a silent camaraderie that comes around him saying, hey, guess what? We got you. Don't worry about it. Let's go, big fella. Because they know more times than not, he tends to pick things up, and they tend to.
And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That's taken it around the 40. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Bucs ready to take over once again. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. Johnson throwing to start under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Matthew Ioannidis picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. They run the quick dive with Allstott. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Throwing on first down, Johnson. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Matt Ioannidis getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon. Young quarterback, got to learn, need to get rid of the football.
Because when you don't get rid of the ball, they accumulate more sacks. But you're exactly right. Internal clock has to go off. Either get rid of it or start to take off and go.
From the gun on third down, Johnson. He finds his man, Johnson. They do get 9, but it leads to fourth down.
Brandon, a good idea there on third down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. The New Orleans offense set to take over. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Kamara. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. The Saints on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. And able to find Kirk complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Breeze. Forced out to his left. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
2nd down, and it's Kamara again. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And just one man in the backfield here. That's Kamara, 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. They'll run it with Kamara. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.